So hey guys, welcome to another brand new third episode of Tales of Hurting, God series. This episode starts with the ending scene of the last episode where we can see that when Chinam started cultivating, in the way told by the chief, spiritual energy started flowing inside his body, and along with that, Chinam's grandfather, who trains him every day, because of that Chinam's body became much stronger than before. He started feeling inside that yes, he has become strong. He could not use the spiritual energy hidden inside his body right now, but he can definitely feel that yes, there is something new in his body. Now he has only one question in his mind, that how should he practice further, because only then he can become completely strong. His mortal body can be activated and also cultivating the questions about which he thinks every day, every time and every moment. At that moment, Grandma starts shouting for him, due to which Chinam immediately jumps and reaches near his grandma. Jim starts telling that this is the grandma who loves me the most, who has raised me since childhood and has always taken care of me. But her mood swings are so much that no one could understand her properly. Sometimes it seems as if she loves too much. Sometimes she has also worked as a doctor for the villagers. Even sometimes she has become a merchant for the people. It is really a matter to think that how does this old lady do so much? Due to this reason, Chinam starts feeling that Grandma definitely has some friends, about whom today till then she did not know that she has such a mysterious side, which she probably does not want to tell anyone. Then Grandma starts taking Chinam with her towards the outskirts of the village and says to her that come Chinam now, I will tell you what a good and real tailor can do. What are his capabilities? What are his abilities? In which he starts saying that I have always seen you using tailors. It means that your ability is to stitch clothes. Grandma starts telling that Chinam today, I have made a very special dress for you, which you will like very much. Both of them reach the jungle side while walking. Grandma was telling Chinam that, look, every creature found in this world has two types of clothes, and clothes do not mean only clothes, but also I am talking to you about the outer covering. Like the body of any living being is made of soul, energy, and blood, due to which their body comes in a good shape and size. If I talk about the second covering, then it is a shadow formed by the body, which always goes with us every moment, every time. You can see it in the sun, you can see it in water, you can see it in any light. But all these things were going over Chinam. He was not able to understand anything. Grandma starts saying that Chinam, today I'm going to make some things of this type for you, and I hope that you will like them very much. After which both of them start looking secretly at a very beautiful deer, which is a spiritual deer found in this dance, in which as soon as it was about to make some sound, Grandma calms it down because there in front of them, the beautiful spiritual deer immediately gets to know about the surroundings. That is why she uses her special ability, which is to become invisible, and she becomes invisible and hides there itself. Then Grandma starts telling Chinmu that first of all, you have to learn to capture anyone's soul, which will not be his real soul, but his shadow soul. For this, Grandma starts using her powers and captures the shadow of that deer, due to which the body of the real deer there was completely frozen. He tries to touch it, but there is no movement inside it. Grandma starts telling that, with the help of my powers, I have stopped his entire body. I have no control over his real body. I only have control over his shadow. He starts saying that you controlled the shadow. Then how did his real body stop? Due to which Grandma starts telling that I know how to use very powerful spells, which have an equal effect on the shadow as well as the real body. Both these things are connected with each other like heaven and earth are connected with each other, whose spell energy I can control and use according to my wish. Gunmai starts telling the clone of the creature whose body they have started making here, that you can use this creature for yourself, and you can use it in the same way as I was just talking to you about the outer cover. Chinam was writing all the things about which he was writing so that he can remember all this. Grandma starts saying that, won't you remember it like this? Yamu says that, okay, I have written everything. Now I will remember it well. Grandma starts saying that, okay, now I will tell you how to make the outer cover. Because for that now, first of all, I have to take out the shadow from his body, whose form will have to be left as it is, because with the help of this shadow, a cover is going to be made for you. I just need to prick my needle all around it where Grandma had pricked thousands of needles inside that shadow, due to which here a cover was made, which looked like the same deer. Seeing this, Jin says that this is really amazing. In fact, my grandmother also has magical powers. Grandmother tells that this is the cover which we tailor for people like you. But inside these clothes, there are very special abilities. Jinn says that you have used its shadow. Now what will happen to this deer? Will you never have any shadow near this deer? Nama tells that I borrow shadows only for a short time because as soon as she takes out her needle, that deer immediately runs away. Along with this, he also says that as soon as you remove this cover from yourself, this shadow will immediately find its real master and go to him. So you don't need to worry about it at all. At this moment, suddenly Chinnam starts feeling more energy inside his body. He can see that his whole body is filled with energy from all sides and a veil comes around him. It was as if Chinnam himself has become that deer who was reacting and behaving like that deer. Seeing these things, Chinnam starts getting very happy. He starts jumping around like his grandmother. But now something was going to happen which these people can't even think of. Then some masters come and they start saying that capturing the soul and mobilizing it according to your wish is the heavenly demonic power. Catching the shadow and creating the magical shadow is a skill. Demon is a magical spell that not everyone has the power to use. Seeing these people in front of him, Chinnam starts saying that, Grandma, who are these people and how can their voices reach us from such a distance? And one of those spiritual masters starts saying that Dodge is very dangerous and so strange that no one can even imagine. We know that the refugees from Demon Sect will never be able to live in the outside world. That is why only one person has been kept to hide near them, and that is Dodge. After listening to their conversation, Grandma starts saying that what are these people talking about because neither Grandma is from Demon Sector, nor does she know anyone from Demon Sect. Even he did not know any of these people standing in front of him. That is why he starts saying that whoever you are, I am telling this for your information. Let me tell you that I am just a normal person, after listening to whom the Master says that other humans do not have the power to fix such souls. But we have seen with our own eyes how terrifying your powers are. We know that you are a demon, and you have put on a human cover. We know very well about your blood demon art, that how you can hide in the body of animals and come out as well. I have seen many cattle and ships turning into demons, which are harming this earth by staying here. Because he is not an ordinary child, he is a devil. Because of this, the fighters of Les Young Sect go to stop Chinnam. The Master was saying that cut off the head of that child and bring it in front of him, because of which all these devils immediately go to attack Chinnam. Seeing their powers, Grandma immediately guesses that none of them are less. Their powers are very high and their battle experience is also amazing. Because of this, definitely they have so much abilities that they can catch Chinnam easily. As soon as Grandma tried to use her needles to stop them, some other old masters also come to stop her needles. They start saying that, listen, old demon, you have no status in front of us like Grandma. She starts saying that, listen, old people, it has been a long time since I have cracked my old bones. Now, do you people want me to crack your bones with my power? After that, Grandma starts fighting alone with these 5 old masters, and in the next scene, we see Chinnam running inside the jungle with Liz Yan and all the 5 disciples chasing him. Because of Nu's new skin, his speed had increased a lot, but these 5 disciples were no less. They also had the power to walk on water, due to which these people were chasing Chinnam very fast. Seeing the scene, Chinnam starts saying that these people have the same powers as my grandpa, and that is why he starts thinking that if he was on the bank of the river, then he would be able to walk on water. If he keeps running, he will definitely get caught. That is why now he will have to take a more difficult path through the jungle to save himself. As Cham had changed his path immediately, on the other hand, Grandma's fight was going on with all the 5 old masters. So we can see that Grandma was fighting these 5 masters alone, which is a commendable thing because all these 5 old masters were very skilled and trained, whose leader starts saying that, really, this demon lady is very skilled. She has become very skilled because none of these old masters could even touch Grandma till now. That is why he says that whatever happens today, I want this demon to die. Seeing the power clash that will happen due to this fight, Chinnam starts thinking whether his grandma will really be able to stop them. Will he still be okay? That is why he says that he has to reach grandfathers as soon as possible. These are the only people who will be able to help Grandma. Then we see a lot of flags of deers in front, and these 5 disciples who were coming from behind were also about to catch Chinnam very fast. Chinam gets a small idea, and he changes his direction while passing through these 5 and starts going. Chinam is moving forward while jumping and walking and destroying these people. But then we see that these deers are about to catch Chinam, but at the same time Chinam also jumps and reaches near the same herd. By the time all the 5 deers reach that place, they are shocked. Here they see many deers just like Chinam. They start saying that the devil kid must have hidden here. Because of this, one of them starts saying that if we have to catch that boy, then we will have to kill all these deers. At that moment, all these people started resetting their weapons. The very next moment, as soon as these people started attacking those deers, with just one attack, all the deers die. This scene was really very dangerous to watch, because these people do not let even a single deer escape from here. They start killing them. None of them shows any mercy on any deer. These people start killing the deer as if it is nothing for them. They massacred them in such a way as if these people have no heart. Here the deer was dying one after the other right in front of their eyes, where we can see in the middle. Chinma starts saying that what kind of devil people are these who do not consider anyone's life as life? You people are killing the creators, now tell me, just think who is the real devil. Chinam immediately started trying to run away, dodging all their slinging attacks. But due to running, Chinam also started getting small injuries, due to which these people came to know that this is the real deer. These people immediately started running after Chinam to catch her and kill her. The warrior girl in this team now starts using her sword here. She has a special ability to control her sword. She was attacking a lot with the help of her sword. Seeing its power on that deer, Chinam also gets surprised that how can someone have the power to control such a sword? It seemed as if her sword was moving forward by cutting through the air, and she was actually controlling her sword. It does this with the help of a thread, which is not a normal thread, but actually a filament, due to which as soon as Chinam got a little distraction, he was attacked by some distractions. Now these people had surrounded Chinam from all sides. Chinam starts to see that these people have needlessly taken the life of that poor innocent. At this moment, these people started attacking Chinam again. Chinam was using his super fast reflexes to save himself. It is a matter of thought that these 5 people together were not able to catch a small child. Chinam realized that yes, even though this deer's body is fast, but it is not as flexible as his own body, because due to many attacks, this deer's body was also injured. That is why Chinam starts to think that now he has to quickly catch hold of a small child. Soon he will have to get out of here. At that moment, the warrior girl comes in front of him, who was using her sword. She did such a dangerous slash attack on Chinam that she tore the body of the deer in half. He did not know that a real human body was hidden inside him, because Chinam immediately left her outer cover and started running away from here with great speed. Because of which the warrior girl was not going to leave Chinam. She hits her sword with great speed on Chinam. Because of this hit, these people felt that they have really killed that child. But Chinam saved himself with the help of his reflexes and flexibility. Immediately after which, he starts running away from here with even more speed. Then the warrior girl starts saying that now I will not be able to control my sword for long. He understands that that means that the thread was actually made with the help of the spiritual power of the same girl, with which he starts saying that you have extremely advanced sword controlling skills, but it is very sad to say that you have not been able to injure even a small child. After all, what will you answer to your juniors? Due to which the ego of that warrior girl was hurt, she tells her partner to give me all your swords. Now they started controlling all the swords at once. Jammu also gets shocked to see this scene that can so many swords really be controlled at the same time, in which he starts saying that now I cannot go towards my village under any circumstances because of this. In this way, these people can harm the villagers also. He was only dodging all the sword attacks on him, in which he starts saying that I am going to take these people to a place from where hardly any of them will be able to come back alive. At this moment, the warrior girl increases her speed, and while doing the attack hits Chinam in his chest with a sword, knocking him down, seeing which everyone thought that Chinam might have been killed. But even after this sword attack, Chinam's life is saved. Immediately after which these people started attacking with this sword again, out of which one of this sword hits his hand, but nothing happens to Chinam because he had put iron plates in many places of his body. About which Chinam starts saying that my grandfather had already told me what are the benefits of putting heavy iron plates in the body, that actually at this time Chinam was carrying about 50 kilograms weight on his body, but still his speed was equal to these people. Then Chinam starts shouting that, do you guys want to see some skills of my grandfather, like now as soon as these people were attacking? Then Chinam starts taking out the iron plates attached to his body, which stop all the swerves that hit him. The people were not even able to understand that what kind of metal is this that does not break. That warrior girl now immediately starts using her sword to hit them, but Chinam was using the iron plates attached to his body to stop them. Along with this, all these iron plates were also coming out of his body. Due to all this weight coming out, Chinam starts saying that really now my body, it has become very light, so much so that now Chinam can jump very high using the same energy. Its speed has also become like lightning. As Namu was climbing a tree, he suddenly starts falling down. Here, the warrior girl gets a chance to hit him with her sword. While falling down, Chinam starts thinking about his grandfather Toji, who had told him about using the real power of his legs. There is nothing in the world on which he cannot walk, for which you do not need to do much. Just move your legs fast. Whether it is water, wind, or flower petals, you can walk on them too. Chinam uses this ability, and he moves his legs so super fast while putting his weight on the flower petals that it seems as if there is a power inside him. All the 5 deciles were shocked to see the speed of this child, as if the power of heaven and earth had arrived. They wondered how suddenly the speed of this child became like that of light. None of them could believe that this child was about to die in their hands, but suddenly he disappeared somewhere. Due to which these people understood that the people who were training him were really very talented. But the thing to think about was that till now, the cult vision had not awakened inside this child. After all, how could he use such extreme level powers? Due to this, the anger of these people was increasing, and they ran to a deserted place where Chim had reached while running. But this place looked so deserted and dangerous that it seemed as if no one would be able to escape from here. One of the deciles started saying that this place is very strange and dangerous. It is full of powerful monsters, and at the same time, we are full of many very a glimpse of more dangerous spiritual monsters is also shown. We can also see Chinma, who has reached a very high cliff. These people see a very big rock in front of them. On top of it, there was a very big claw mark from which we can guess what level of monsters must be living here. Seeing this sight, all these people started to hold their breath. Then we can see Chinma, behind whom the eye of a spiritual beast suddenly opened. To see the further story, subscribe to the channel quickly.